I hear the voice of one cry.
I'm Jim. I'm Jim's father. And Jim was only 10 when his mother and I split up. After that, I didn't have the privilege of living in the same town or even the same state for many years. And it's only been since he moved to the Grants Pass area in 2002 that we've lived close enough to have a meaningful, ongoing relationship. And I'm so thankful for that. But I'm so thankful that Jim we've come to know in the last 4.5 years is not the same Jim that came up here from Arizona. The Lord moves in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform. Jim was going the wrong direction, but praise the Lord, he's come back. He's an example we can all be proud of to lead us home. The snapshot that I wanted to share was a couple years ago. 4th of July. I happened to have joined a Christian band, the Hour of Power. And I'm a saxophonist, and not a great one. But we were invited, after we'd done the Bartletts, for, what do they call it? The baccalaureate for the high schools in Medford. We were invited to play for 4th of July in Grants Pass. So we were excited, and we were all there. What we weren't aware was that 5 bands had been invited to perform at 4th of July, and we were the last band, the only Christian band, and the last one. So, of course, Jim's family were invited to go and share this with us. I wasn't aware, but Jim went armed to the teeth. And he had, you've probably seen his $1 million bills that look very genuine. He had $100 bills that didn't look very genuine. They were as big as a legal-sized sheet of notebook paper. Well, I had seen, before the band started, they had the horse races, and that place was so trashed. They had to hold everything off for a couple hours to clean out all the stands. And when I saw what Jim proposed to hand out in those stands, I thought, more trash. It's going to get bad. Well, it came time for our band. Everybody was so sick and tired, they were screaming for fireworks. And we said, shoot the fireworks. And the band started playing. Jim managed to hand out 700 of his tracks in that state. A week before Jim passed, we were having lunch with him over at Grants Pass. And he was casually chatting with waitresses and hostesses and handing out his $1 million bills. He never stops. And I commented to him, maybe I could do that. He proudly passed a stack of them to me. I've still got my stack. I've handed a couple out, but I really got to get going, I guess. Follow his example. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Teresa. I'm Jim's stepmother, and the picture that I have in my mind when I think of Jim is particularly 2 things, because as Ron said, when he came up here, he and Kelly, they were really not Christian by any means. And we first went to their first church, the Vineyard, and Jim had such a miracle that when we went, I think the first time, I have this picture of Jim flat on his stomach in front of the chancel. And a lot of people in that church would come up, and it's a charismatic church, but Jim was always there. The children were dancing around, in church with the scars, but Jim was right on his face before it was gone. So I have that in my mind. And then the other thing was, when he first came to our house, when he first was starting to do the ministry, he came in from the car with his little stool. And he said, look, I have something today to show you. He was really excited. I go, what? So when he brought this in, put the stool down, and he went, ta-da! And he was just so excited. And we said, so, you're going to be a street pastor? And he said, yes. And from then on, he would come over, and when we would have picnics and we would practice his games, how many people can guess the 10 Commandments, if you get your prize if you can, or we would have people over and he would play little games. They were very, very innovative. He was a very smart man, and I know God led him to do that. And in my head, it's Jim on his stool, the way, ta-da!
That's great.
I just want to say that I love my dad because he deals with things like when he went out, he preaches, and if like a lady comes up and says, like he preaches and he goes, and the lady goes, well, what about like, I don't remember what she said, but she said this thing and she goes, well, look at you. And I just, like my dad, he deals with things, and no matter what he says or no matter what the principal says, even if they crumple up his tracks and throw it away and rip it up and give it back to him, I just like my dad the way he was. And I don't care if he was bad or if he had problems with his blood, I just really miss my dad. I love going out and I don't tracks with him.
Well, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do. I'm his aunt. I've known him all his life. I was 10 years old when he was born. He was my first diaper. You talk about your patience as a child. It took me 2 hours to change that first diaper. It was like 6 before it happened. You ask about my first image of him, besides that one, is his rain dance. He was a year old, just able to walk, standing on the kitchen table at his grandparents' house. His grandma clapping his hands and going, okay, Jimmy, do your rain dance. Well, you mentioned arms up here. Jim's little arms are up in the air, and he'd shut those eyes, and he'd dance for all he had. So many of you only know him a few years. Well, I've got his history here. He was my first son, only though I was 10. I have his cousin here, who's my eldest, who's 32. He's got another cousin who couldn't make it because of her baby. But I want you all to know, no matter what Jim did in his life, no matter how good or honored, and all of his Chinese food that was cooked in his grandparents' house, and all of his friends coming over to eat every Saturday night. Jim was good no matter what. And just remember him as that, and remember him as this little 2-year-old standing up at the table with his grandpa, who he's with right now, doing his rain dance, and he's with his great-grandma. He's with my dog, several of them. One of them is biting right now. But Jim was a wonderful, wonderful little boy, and he was a wonderful man who, good heavens, Ron, you're a spitting image of your son. But we love him, and we're going to miss him. But Jim's there right now going, oh, come on, guys, I'm the grandma. Who else could I be with? My dad right now, being Seventh Adventist and practicing on the Sabbath, our religion. My dad's sitting there right now giggling and saying, I got my son-in-law in church on the Sabbath. So anyway, just remember we all love our Jimmy. He's Jimmy.
I hear the voice of one cry. I hear the voice of one cry. Prepare ye hear the voice